This is Kuhn Cassis for IFLTV. It is Fight Week. Delighted to be joined again by Mr. Andrew Tate. How are you, mate?
Good, brother. How are you?
I'm all good, I'm all good. I got a lot of split feedback from our last interview.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was from women. Yeah.
That surprises me. That surprises me because normally everyone online only says nice things about me. So I don't know, maybe you have a very unique audience.
We've got a weird audience. I'm not going to lie, we've got a weird audience.
Women in real life say nice things about me, that's for sure. I've never had a woman come up to me and say anything negative to me, ever.
I believe that. But a few people I know were like messaging me going, I'm unfollowing you. I'm like, all right, chill, do it.
You know, it's crazy how there are people who will develop a strong emotional response to somebody who they've never met and they only see small clips of, and they don't know all of their true opinions or all of the context. And this is actually the scary thing about the world, that people can be manipulated so easily. If I saw 3 or 4 seconds of video about someone, I would never hate that person so much to not want them to ever speak on an interview ever again. Like, you have to be out of your mind to do that. But this is how they psyop people. This is how the media machine manages to convince people to go along with COVID or destruction of their homeland or raising taxes or whatever, because you have these people who basically aren't very smart, who have, and you know, no disrespect to these women, whoever they are, but they're not smart enough to sit and go, I don't even know this man. I've not seen everything he's ever said. I've heard an opinion on the BBC, which is of course a fucking lie because all they do is lie. And I've seen the odd clip on TikTok, which was taken out of context. So I'm going to develop a strong opinion about this man. These people are obviously idiots. These women are stupid.
Well,
So, no.
Go on,
These women are stupid, sir. So you can send them this clip. Because these women are idiots. So, like, who gives a fuck?
I will give you a little bit of context and back into what you said. So there was one particular person who's a good friend of mine that was very disappointed that I'd sat down for you with 25 minutes, etc. So I said to her, what's the problem? And she said to me, it's the stuff he said about women, says about women. So I said, what's that then? Not kind of, like, I just said, what's that then? And she said, well, you know. And I said, no, I don't know. I'm trying to ask you what the stuff is.
And this is it. So we have a media apparatus that convinces women that I'm bad about women and they can't tell you why. They convince you there's a virus that you don't see with a 99.9% survival rate. You have to stay inside your house while they have parties in Westminster. You have a certain proportion of the population who are simply slave-minded. They are plugged into the matrix. They are agents of the matrix. They enforce the matrix ideals. They don't think for themselves. She can't tell you anything bad I've said about women because she doesn't know anything bad I've said about women because I've not said anything bad about women. The media told her I have, and she is a slave. And I hope she sees this video and wakes up and goes, oh yes, the BBC has done nothing but lie to me my entire life. My country's falling apart. My life is shit. Why am I listening to these overlords and these politicians who are clearly wankers anyway? Maybe I should listen to Andrew Tate. Maybe we should send her all of my videos and she can fucking educate herself and she'll see the world is in a different light. Because truthfully, yes, the reason I knew she wouldn't be able to say anything bad I said about women is because this is quite a common phenomenon.
She found one thing.
Oh, what did she find?
No, I'll just tell you. So I said to her, listen, dwell over it, go and look through every Instagram clip you can, blah, blah, blah. She come back with this. I'm not going to name you because I'm not going to out you because I love you. But she said, he referred to women as bitches. So I said, hold on a minute. What's your favourite genre of music? Yeah. Well, rap music, obviously. I said, that's a massive contradiction. So I said, that's not in context with what we're talking about.
And it's also unfair. I didn't refer to all women as bitches. I said some women are bitches. Some women go out there and try and take a man's money and then call the police and pretend he raped her when she didn't. And some women are bitches. And some men are dickheads. And some men are cunts, bro. Like, what, we're not allowed to say this? I say men are dickheads all day long. No one has a problem. But you say that a woman who does something underhanded or dishonest is a bitch, then all of a sudden it's a problem? And you're right about the rap music also. I think this person just needs to open their mind.
She's all right, though. She's a nice girl.
She is. I'm sure she is. And I'm sure if we were to meet and sit down and have a dinner, I guarantee we'd be best friends by the end of it.
I guarantee that as well. Anyway, Chase DEMOOR.
Another woman. Some other girl.
We was at the workout yesterday. Just handbags, was it? Oh, can we say handbags now? I don't know. Probably get us...
Misogynist. BBC, he's a misogynist. Cancel him. Take away all his social media accounts and put him in jail. No, yeah, I mean, Chase has a lot to say. He has a different style than me, I guess. He's very vocal. He loves to trash talk. I find that all quite boring and pointless. Who cares? Who cares? We're going to fight. So all the talking and winning an argument and all that crap just feels infantile and pointless to me because we're going to fight. So it's all going to be sorted out on fight day. So I don't really want to talk to him, but he's desperate to talk to me all the time. I don't know why. I mean, I guess I'm his idol, I guess. But he's always trying to shout at me and talk to me, etc. It's up to him.
Have you watched these fights in Misfits?
I think my team watched a couple. I'm not really big on analyzing fighters, no. Okay. I haven't really watched his fights. I don't care about his fights. I know he's a lot better than he used to be.
Yeah, that's the conception about Chase, that he's improved as he's gone on, etc. So.
Yeah, I'm sure he has. I mean, he's training. He's a young man. He's training. He's learning how to box. Of course he's improved. Improve every day.
But for you, it's just business as usual.
Yeah, for me, it's a fight. I mean, we get in there and we throw punches. I know exactly what's going to happen. I know exactly what to expect. I've done this a whole bunch of times before. He can't intimidate me because I fought men a lot scarier than him. So he can't intimidate me. So, you know, all the talking and all this stuff beforehand with him just all feels fruitless to me. It's better to just get in there and get it done.
What's on the line for you, Andrew? Like, apart from your status, your ego, etc., what's on the line if you don't win this fight?
I don't see it that way. I really don't see it that way. Maybe others do, but I don't. I'm a man who dedicated himself, and I'm going to give my absolute best, and I know I'm going to win. And I would much rather, in the crazy world where I lose, I'd much rather have lost than sit and wonder what if. I'm not a what if kind of guy. I'm a I tried guy. I tried to climb Mount Everest, and I couldn't climb Mount Everest. Not a should I have tried, now I'm too old. That's not who I am. So I don't approach this with a, oh my God, what if I lose? It doesn't enter my mind. I enter it with a pure heart. I don't think of it that way. I don't care. My life is fantastic whether I win or lose. And I'm proud of myself whether I win or lose. But I'm still going to win.
One of the things I've seen you say that it's not about being able to fight, but at least try. Because if you tried, then you've done whatever you can. Not everyone can fight, but give it a go. And whatever situation you're in, try. As long as you tried, you can walk away from that situation and go, I did what I could, then that's okay.
Yeah, you get to walk away with your head held high if you gave your best. That's it. And my whole life is testament to dedicating myself and giving my best. And that's why I built such a fantastic life. I've never half tried anything. I've only 100% dedicated myself to anything I've ever done. I either don't do it or I do it properly. So really, this whole premise of everyone saying, if you lose, it's going to be so bad for you. I think the worst thing for me would have been for me to not take this fight, continue to be famous and rich, sit around on boats and in five-star hotel rooms with a bunch of women, wondering if I could still do it. I think that is a more torturous existence for me than losing. Truthfully, to sit there and go, you know, maybe I should, and watching the fighters on TV going, I could beat him, and why am I not training, and I'm still young, and, you know, I'm running out of time. All that in my head is much worse than losing. If I were to lose, which isn't going to happen, I lost to the active champion who's younger and bigger and stronger and fitter than me. And I'm a 40-year-old man who came out of retirement. Like, who gives a fuck? I don't care. I don't feel that pressure. I don't feel that pressure. I really am excited to get back in there and show the world what I can do, and I know I'm going to win. But I don't feel pressure for losing. If you were to tell me in advance, Andrew Tate, you're 100% going to lose this fight, I still would have done it. I still would have done it. I still would have done it. I'd still be like, no, I can't sit there and think what if. I'd rather go and lose. I don't care.
I saw an interview you done with, I can't remember who it was with, but they were asking you about how you value your life. And you said, you don't give a fuck about your life. There's so many other people, your kids, etc., and people that you would rather live than you. Which everyone was like, oh, because they think that you just think about yourself. But ultimately, that's not the case, is it?
No, and a lot of people have the wrong impression of me. But as a man, I mean, we all learned this early from Christmas Day. Dad gets socks, everyone else gets amazing things, right? So as a man, you dedicate your life to other people. And the best thing about my monumental successes is being able to take care of my mom and my family and the mothers of my children and all of my friends or anyone else who needs help, and trying to be as useful as possible to the people I care about. That's the best thing about my success. I don't care about the house I live in. I don't really care about the car I drive. I don't care about any of that stuff. None of us do, you know, but you know, you want your woman to be happy, you want the kids to be happy, you want your mom to be happy. So that's the best thing about my monumental successes, absolutely.
What the fuck does anyone buy you for Christmas? Come on.
People don't even really try. I mean, nah.
What gifts are you going to get next week? Come on.
So I get like handmade gifts, you know, like letters, and, you know, people make handmade things. They always say, like, I can't buy you anything, so they make me handmade things. I do have some pretty wealthy friends who have bought me some nice stuff before.
What about the not wealthy friends, just like Joe Average?
Yeah, they just get me like something handmade, or, you know, they...
Socks.
Yeah, or socks, yeah. I mean, And I'm not. I'll be also very honest with you. I'm not big on Christmas gifts either, to be honest. Only for the kids. So in general, I just try and take care of people when they need taken care of, regardless of the day. So when Christmas rolls around, I'm not that big on presents. But yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll have something under the tree. Maybe we'll see. Okay. Actually, that's not true. On my birthday, which was recently, I got a little electric scooter, like a Lime scooter. Okay. Which is pretty gangster. I bust around.
Who bought you that?
Bro, one of my.
What does Tristan get you as well?
One of my females. Tristan doesn't give me shit. He doesn't care. He's just like, oh, happy birthday. And I just do the same to him. We don't get each other anything.
KFC.
Yeah, basically. But we ride around the electric scooters like 4 a.m. in Dubai. If you're ever out in Dubai at 4 a.m., you might see a little biker gang of us running around on these scooters. That's what we're doing. That's my idea of fun. I don't go out during the day. I don't go beach clubs. I don't do any of that stuff. I wait till everyone's asleep and I go out on an electric scooter.
What did you do on Christmas Day?
Now I just see all the children. I got a bunch of kids to see, bro. I got to get them happy, and then obviously.
How many have you got?
That's the mystery. No one really knows. But I'll say it this way. Yeah. There's a bunch of different mothers and they don't get along. So I've kind of got to go from place to place on Christmas Day, eat dinner multiple times in multiple places and try and keep everyone happy. But it's a nice day. The kids are happy. That's what matters.
That's what matters. Last one before I let you go. Obviously, there is AJ and Jake Paul happening tomorrow night in the same week. Thankfully, it's not on the same night as your fight because that doesn't benefit any fan to have to choose what they're watching. But what are you thinking about this?
I have huge respect for Jake. Huge respect for Jake. I have nothing bad to say about him. I have huge respect for AJ. I think they're both accomplished athletes who have dedicated themselves to the craft, and I hope that they have a fantastic night and everyone gets out of there safely.
Okay. Do you have a prediction of how it goes, or not really?
No.
Do you think you'll fight Jake Paul?
That's the fight, isn't it?
That's the longest pause.
I mean, that's the fight. I mean, in an ideal world, after I knock out Chase, I deal with KSI, then I deal with Logan, and then we work up to Jake, and that will allow me to make $200 million and deal with them all, and never have to hear any of their names ever again.
It's not just about money for you, though, is it?
Of course it's not. But if I'm going to do it,
get paid.
Get fucking paid.
Get fucking paid.
Absolutely.
Okay. Andrew Tate, much appreciate your time. We know the press conference is about to start, so appreciate your time as always. Hopefully we'll grab a word with you after your fight. Could you just wish our viewers a Merry Christmas if you could?
100%. To all of the viewers of IFL, even the woman who said that I'm a terrible person, even you, in fact, especially you. If you give me your name and address, I'll send you some flowers. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas.
I guarantee you she'll post this video, honestly. She'll go, oh, did you see what Andrew... I won't name you because I don't want to out you, but...
I'll send her flowers, no problem. I'll send you flowers, big roses, anything you want, chocolates. I got you.
Some man. Andrew, top man. Thank you very much, all right?
Thanks.